Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid with myself, Paddy the Pine Man Losty. So, excuse me. Last episode, we've come down to these old warehouses that we went to in the first few episodes. There was a few houses nearby. We were going to see if we can find ourselves a Carpentry for Dummies booklet. Unfortunately, we've not had any success in those houses. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm nearly sure that there is some houses just in that direction. I was just going there. The houses we went to, I think it was 3 episodes ago, but couldn't get there purely because of zombiness. We can creep up on the back side of them and hopefully get into those houses that way. And fingers crossed we can get our carpentry book. Because on our way down here, obviously we used our horn quite a bit to drag a few zombies away, so it might make getting into that area a little bit easier. And fingers crossed we can get ourselves a Carpentry for Dummies booklet. I'll just move up here a little bit more to get there's a kind of a break in the field. Ooh, what have you got on your back? A little bit of a break in the field, and yeah, you'll do. What have you got? Looks like a shovel or no shovel, pitchfork, shovel. What a way to go. Shovel to the back. Get down. My god, that wasn't easy now, was it? You got some... No. Have you got something? No. Another dump truck arse dungarees. There's someone else in here. What have you got? A pitchfork. This is a health and safety executive's worst nightmare. Shovels and pitchforks in people's backs. Shocking stuff. Oh shit. Whoops. Back of the head. I certainly have that pitchfork, my dear. Absolutely. Stick these away. No point of dragging them all the way up to these. Oh, we're full. Shoot. We'll take that pork chop with us, and what we'll do is we'll cook it in one of the houses up here. Okay, let's get on our merry way. Hopefully, we don't meet the same crowds that we met on the first attempt at coming down to these houses. Where's our first victim? Just over here. Perfect. It looks better. Yeah, the other way in, there must have been 20-30 zombies there, and just to battle for such small houses like this in a fairly quiet area, it wasn't really worth it, to be honest. Get down. Obviously, we need to be quite cautious about using our weapons now, because we're not using the realistic durability mod anymore on the... Ooh, hello. Ooh. Normally you can come out and they can knock you over. Lucky I didn't do it there. I got quite lucky. Sorry, officer. Police. Got a holster, we're alright. Not seen a double holster for a while. What a waste of electricity. Leaving their tellies on. Shocking stuff. Shocking. Anything good in here for us? Obviously take some toilet water while we're at it. Yeah, we'll take these. We can use them when we get back to the dentist's office as a bit of water barrel collector, because we've not really seen that many bin bags. Ooh, piece of pie. Super. Have that. Yeah, we've not really seen... we'll get that cooking, and we'll just do a little bit of a check. We've not really seen any bin bags around. Bit of OCD there. Light switch on and off a few times. Yeah, we've not seen many bin bags for us to make these water barrel collectors with, but we're really long way off it. Nice juicy pork chop there for us. We're a really long way off even been in that position because of our skill level with carpentry. I can hear someone. Where are you? Yeah, where our skill level is, we're a long way off being even to make the most basic water barrel collectors, which are good, but you want the big bad boy ones. I could have just pushed her over. My God, force a habit. Let's save ourselves some hassle here and leave that woman down there, and let's do some sneaky peeky work. Hello, sir. Do you live here? Did you live here? Put the boot in. Put down Paddy. Through the window. Please, no house alarms. Ooh, perfect. Ooh. Bit of a frat party going on here. Certainly have this. Lovely stuff. I do have a mod in play here that lets you use wine and things like that in cooking, which you can do in real life, believe it or believe it not. And it just adds a bit to it, because realistically the booze and things like that, the only thing it's good for is reducing unhappiness. That's the only thing it's good for. But if you've got plenty of books, comics, things like that, you'll be alright anyway. There's no need for nice van. I wonder if there's keys in that. They've got pretty good cargo space in the back, if I remember. I think they've got like 300 slots or something. I don't know. Can't really remember, but I think there was a decent amount of space in them. Let's have a look. Ooh, it's getting late as well. Do you know what? What we'll do is matches. What we'll do is we'll have a look in these two other houses. I think it's two. And we'll camp out in this van for the night. It's just getting late and I don't want ooh, lovely stuff. Speak of the devil, garbage bag. Ooh. Everyone leaving their tellies on. Brought about their demise. Yeah, I just don't want to be running the whole way back across that field. It's all beautiful. We don't want to be running across that field to get back to our car in the night. It will be... I don't need anything out of here, do I? No. Still no book. I'll take the hiking bag, but... Okay. Last but not least, we're running out of options here, really. Oh my. Did I just see what I think I seen up there? I do hear someone. I think I seen a military bag up there. Yes, we did. Let's get up and get that bad boy moth to a flame. Sorry, sir, you're being Paddy hunted for your bag. Nicely done. Beautiful. And some food as well. Perfect. Alright, let's get in and have a look at this house and see what your situation is. Take this dude out as well. Or will we? Should we leave him in peace? Leave him in peace. Nothing in the letterbox. Not followed us. Happy days. Let's get in here and see if we've... I think that's someone at the back of the house. Sounds like it's nothing there. It's not looking good already. Bit of a weird house. No, nothing. Well, our hunt for a carpentry for dummies continues. We better take her out. We'll be sleeping in the van. We don't want anyone nearby who could potentially wake us up or break our windows. I think the area is relatively safe for us to stay in this van. Let's have a look. Yeah, looks pretty good. not ideal, but it's certainly not ideal running across that wide open field to get back to Franklin. Might as well set up shop here. The thing about it is, I do this quite a bit. I sleep in cars randomly like this, because all you need to do is you wake up, there's going to be zombies banging at your window. You wake up and you hop seats onto the far side, and by jungle you can get out of the car fairly quickly. It's not too difficult. Can't believe we got another military backpack. Can you, Adam and Eva? Anything else here that we can put away? Yep. Favorite that, so when we're transferring bits and pieces it stays in it, so we don't want to lose our saw again. Oh, I'm sure it's around somewhere, just can't remember where I put it. But let's knock Paddy off for the evening. Hopefully no banging on the windows or anything of that nature this evening. We survive through to the morning, because we've still got one more house here we can visit on the far side. And then that is this area cleared out. And if I remember, there's two where we originally got this fireman clothing from. There was two houses on this side of the road, kind of backing onto the restaurant on the fence. I think there's two on the opposite side of the road as well, which I don't think we've investigated, which we need to do. But because that area was crawling with zombies, I didn't really want to go near it unnecessarily. But if we're literally just going there to see if we can get the carpentry book, it might be worth doing. It might be worth doing, definitely. Here we go. Yeah, look, here's Paddy's handiwork. Let's get ourselves in here and see what the jazz is. This is the last house in this area. Let's do a bit of sneaky peeky work. Nobody inside. I can hear somebody, but I don't know where they are. Let's get ourselves through here. He's probably around the back of the property, is he? Nope. Let's get in here. Come on. Fingers and toes crossed, folks. Wow, wonderful. A comb. Any goodies for us? No. Lights off. It's not looking good. Certainly have them. Bit of food. Not entirely a wasted journey as such. Anything else that we could take? And let's have a look at this bookshelf now and see if got what we need. This glass is gonna rattle us. Ah, still no carpentry. Well, I'm gonna have to look significantly further afield now, really, if we want this carpentry book. It's a delicate balance, really, of do you start working on it, or naturally without the book, or what do we do? I have to rethink this. I was having a look at our map. There's another area we can go. It's a bit of a spin, especially with the Son of the Driver tray on. It's a bit of a spin. It's got a lot of houses. It's got a lot of houses that we could potentially go down and have a look at, and see if we can find this elusive book. It's just not happening, is it? Nicely done, Paddy. 2 swings. Bit of a gang forming over there near Franklin. Farmers Committee, perhaps. Disappointing. Very disappointing. But what can you do? That's just the way Project Zomboid sometimes plays out. We might just have to bite the bullet and work hard. What we could do is we could go back to those warehouses near us and start dismantling quite a lot of crates and things like that. It would and bish bash bosh, look at this. We are being very efficient here with our military backpacks that we've pilfered. Anything we can stick away here. Let's go. While we're young, Paddy. While we're young. Yeah, there's the carpentry. Like, what are these people doing standing in the middle of a field? Where did they all come from? Ooh, is it worth stopping for? Nah, it's a hand axe or a hand fork. Look at the crowds around here. How many staff? 15? There's like one house in this area, 2 houses. And we killed quite a few of them, so they're big ass families. You'd wonder, what's the story behind them all? Did they come out to these farms for safety, solitude? And we're going to try a little property down here. Just off to the left down here. Hello neighbours. Oh, have we been here before? Have we been here before? No, we haven't. No, I know what it is. I think that house there with the hedges at the front, it's a duplicate of the toilet paper mansion from a few episodes back. I think that's what's jogged my memory. Anyone else coming to see us? Doesn't look like it. Hopefully this is not another toilet roll mansion in here. Be pretty peed off if it is. Come on, give it. Ooh, hello. Hopefully this house will have something decent in it, regardless of the book. Probably weapons or something. Someone dead on the floor like that. Yep. Ooh. Lovely stuff. A rifle and a pistol. I'll buy that for $1. And come on. Ugh. I was gonna say it could be too good to be true to get the carpentry book out of here at the same time. Let's have a look and see if there's anything in here for us. I'll take them. That door closed. Someone come in here, shoot the lady dead, do a runner. But why wouldn't you take some stuff with you? You never know. Like these little scenes, you'd wonder what happened in this house. Do we need anything here? Let's take that and that. We certainly take that, and that will be for our composter when we eventually, at some stage in the future, get it built. We'll be able to use that steak as compost, and it'll tie in with our farming as well. We'll be able to start using it to bolster our yields. Let's go in and have a look in this garage as well. It's well worth a look. You may very well come across, like, you come across generators and things like that in here, and a second generator wouldn't be bad, because what I would like to do is set it up near the petrol station. You can set it up near the petrol station and we'll have petrol for quite a while. Okie dokie, let's see what have we got. Oh, bucket. I won't complain. Shoot. Ooh, seeds. Oh, we do need these. We do need them. No, I just put them in my main inventory, didn't I? Whoops. What books do we need? Carpentry. No. We're good. Can't remember if we've got a trowel or not. I'll take it anyway just to be sure. Okay. Let's turn to blank. Well, what can you do? So let us mosey back to our dentist's office. Get all this kit put away. And start thinking about our next move. See what we can do to remedy our problem of not having a basic skill book for carpentry. I think it's going to be make this trip down to those houses that are a fair distance away, or bite the bullet. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. How quick? I don't think I've ever been in a position where I've had to go through level 1 and 2. There's a good crowd down here. What was that? Oh, I thought it was a military backpack. I've never been in a position where I've had to... Oh, hello. I spy with my little eye specifically a military backpack, and it looks like a soldier. That chap could have ourselves a M16 or something. Not gonna walk past that, are we? Yeah, I see him there, look. Somebody come behind us. We are not leaving that to go to waste. Do you know what? Now that we've got all these backpacks, what we can actually do is we can get rid of the big hiking bags, duffel bags and things like that out of the back of the Franklin and just put in military backpacks. And it's, I've talked about it already, just doing the whole backpack, fill it up 30 kilos, whatever the weight goes into it, and then swap it for an empty one and chuck it straight in your back, in your boot. It just makes things a lot easier. It makes looting a lot easier. Get down. Yeah, it makes looting so much easier, quicker, and more efficient. Hello. Oh, thank you for your service, but I'm having that. Right, beautiful military backpack. We take your kit while we're at it as well. Guess we want to go full camo. Beaut. We did well here. This seems to be like military backpack alley. I've honestly gone through full games, you know, 2-3 months not seen a single military backpack, and we've got what, 4 now? I wonder if they've done any Is that a katana? No, it's not. It's a pipe by the looks of it. We've gone through what, 17 days, 16 days, whatever we're on. Oh my lord. A bit of a gang. We really ought to get rid of them from this area. No, it's not good. Swing wide here and not drag these back specifically to our camp. We don't want to be doing that. What's he got wrapped around his neck? Certainly have a look-see. What has he got? Oh, nothing. Polo neck. So nothing. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll have to do something about that horde down there. There must be at least 40 of them. Just loitering about. How weird. Why down there? Yeah, I was just saying, I wonder, have they done any like rebalancing of backpacks and things like that? 'Cause I seem to have found quite a few. Got a lot of big hiking bags, duffel bags, 4 military backpacks. Oh man, we really need to start clearing these bodies out of the area. We really do. Now, the fun part. Inventory management. Keeping our house clean and tidy. The fun and frolics of it all. Okay, let's get this kit out. What we'll do is we'll also get our duffel bags and our hiking bags. Take them out of the boot and we'll just leave the military backpacks in there. And we can be very super efficient looters, survivors, whichever way you want to put it. Let's get that rifle. Pretty decent for scattering big hordes. The elusive carpentry book. Let's get this. What am I doing? Let's get this food away. Full. Not doing too bad on the canned goods front. Not too bad at all. Let's stick that steak in there. We'll stick it in there because we can't even construct a composter yet. But yeah, sorry, I was saying earlier, if you could stick in the comments there, is it difficult to get up to level 2 without a skill book? I've never been in this position before. I've always had the TV programs to get me past that initial hurdle of level 1 and 2. So this is uncharted territory for me, to say the least. That's full. Okie dokie. See what we can take out from here. This is probably the most tedious part of the game, is inventory management. It's so boring, but it has to be done, unfortunately. Get your kit together. We're doing decent on weapons. We're not doing too bad at all. We've got a fairly decent stock. Let's get that backpack in there now. Yeah, we're getting there on the weapons front. We've certainly got enough medical supplies in here as well. What we'll probably do with this is can we do much with that room? Actually, not really. I'm thinking, shall we put some cupboards in there and whatnot? What we'll do is, when we can, we'll probably build some crates in there, and that can be our medical cupboard. Some good weapons from that shed we picked up down there as well. We've come back a few extra hand axes and whatnot, which is decent. We broke one, but maybe we've come back with some extras. We're not doing too badly. I shan't moan. We'll dismantle that as well some stage. Get these books away in their right place as well. I think we're gonna have to start using the bin. Yes, we are. Trash reading. Oh my god, this never ends, doesn't it? So get these bits and pieces out. Yeah, we're doing quite well on the food front. You can start thinking about getting rid of these backpacks, or these smaller backpacks, and just use the bigger ones. Use the much bigger ones. A lot easier to do. And what have we got? 85 space. 85. Let's see. Right, folks. What I think I'll do is, I think I will call it quits there for this evening's episode. It's been a pleasure having you as always, and I will potentially look at moving down to this other area, down the other end of the map. It's quite a drive away, but what can you do? It's just one of those things. It'll be a bit boring to get there, but at least we can get ourselves one of those books, hopefully. But we'll catch you again in the next episode, folks. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.